So the penultimate track event of these championships, the women's 4x400 meters relay. Some ancient marks from the former GDR European Under-20 record and the European Championships record. Those are the 4 teams that are going to be... 4 teams? Did I say 4 teams? It's been a long day. 8 teams that are on the start line. There's the Czechia quartet of Safarova, Chekova, Fushkova and Ticha. Perhaps among the outsiders, but their men are going to be medal contenders shortly. Nieper's Van Leer, Van Gils, and the 4 hurdles finalist, Abigail Narua, the anchor leg. Italy's extremely solid quartet of Miletto, Frattaroli, Caglio and Macchi. Same quartet as the heats when they ran the best time of 3:35. Well, Fischer, Richter, Rupp, and the 800 meters winner, Jana Marie Becker. Bit of a surprise there, no Johanna Martin. Gadashka, Tomczyk, Przybylska, and the 400 meters bronze medalist Anastasia Kus for the Poles. Norway's Lopez Patti, Holstadt, Moreubi, and the 400 meters finalists Al Saidi. The French, they've got 2 finalists from the 400 meters in there. Victoria Kwarteng, the lead-off legs, just missed a medal in 4th. Tanon Trinqua and Metatumba, the 400 meters hurdles gold medalist. And the Hungarians, St. Georgi, Lalic, Bessonyi and Bruckner. Well, I think something must have happened in the warm-up to Johanna Martin, the German, who was the silver medalist in the 400 meters, because we were expecting her on the anchor leg. And Jana Marie Becker hasn't hardly had time to warm down after winning the 800 meters. So, from the inside, as they're just about to settle into their blocks, Hungary, France, Norway, Poland, Germany, Italy, Netherlands and Czechia. Italy looked very good in qualifying despite no individual stars. They are leading the medal table at the moment with 6 goals. Can they add a 7th here in the women's 4x400 meters relay?
Set.
Just remember, the stagger doesn't unwind until after the first bend on the second leg, when they break for the inside. Running well at the moment. Well, on the outside, Johanka Safronova of the Czechia is running extremely well on the outside. Italy's Francesca Miletto in lane 6 as well, almost up on the shoulder of the Dutch first leg runner, Lies Neppers. Miletto running extremely well, having a really good first leg. Germany's Luna Fischer. Well, the Germans did well in qualifying, but it's Miletto. He's going to hand over the baton just in front. It is Italy and Czechia, and the Germans as well in the mix at the moment. Laura Frattaroli, the second leg runner for the Italians. And you'll see the traffic cones, and then they can break from the inside. Frattaroli just letting Richter make the pace. Pauline Richter for the French, and the French are closing up on them with Tanon. So it's Germany, France and Italy at the moment. The 3 expected big guns. Netherlands half a stride further back. Good second leg here from Pauline Richter. Catherine Rupp urging her teammate on. She's starting to look very tired. Frattaroli, having something in the bank, came through strongly over the final 50 metres for the Italians. So there's little to choose between Germany, France and Italy, and the Dutch. Well, the Dutch, we know how good they are at senior level. They've got some young talent in the junior ranks, the under-20 ranks, as it's now called. So this is Rupp for Germany. Katarina Rupp being overtaken by Arlos Caglio. Rupp starting to just look a bit tired. Caglio, fresh legs. She's really doing well here. Oh, a bit of contact there between the French third leg runner. That was Romain Tanquart. Sixth in the individual final, and Tanquart coming through strongly. She's going to hand over in front to the French, and a great third leg by Zoe van Gils to put the Dutch into the silver medal position. But it's Mette Tomba now, and Tomba, we know, is so quick on the flats as well as over the hurdles. Tomba looking around, just checking where her rivals are. She's got 2 meters on them, 3 meters, 4 meters now. She's starting to pull away from the Dutch anchor leg runner, Abigail Noah, who she beat in the final of the 400 meters hurdle. Tomba now coming into the home straight, leading the way. Narua having to hold off the 800 meters finalist, who's definitely still got something left in her legs. Charging behind them, Julia Macchi, but nobody's going to be stopping the French. And Mette Tomba takes the second gold medal for her collection here in Tampere. Mette Tomba, well, the first 3 legs for the French, Poitin, Tenon, Trinquant, set it up, but there was nothing to choose between the first 4 teams at the last handover. That was all down to Mette Tomba giving the French the gold. Germany, well, a fantastic performance from Becker, considering she'd only just finished the 800 meters a couple of hours ago. And Italy running very solidly for the bronze. Poland just edged out despite a fast finish from the Poles.
I tell you what, Becker was closing at the end there. Yes, of course, Tomba could afford to ease up, but Becker ran brilliantly on that second leg. Tomba's delight was clear to see. Fabulous work by her teammates. I thought Van Gils of the Netherlands ran really well on the penultimate leg to try and get the Dutch into contention, but they just ran out of steam on the last leg. But what a run by Becker to help the Germans.
Oh, terrific run from Becker, but Mette Tomba did bring France home to the gold medals with 3:33.56. A European under-20 lead.
Hey, I'm Melissa Fitzgerald, and you need to go and sign up to European Athletics YouTube.